In this section, we're going to plan a multilateral well off the previous horizontal that we had just planned. And to do that, I am going to go forth with the well planner. And instead of using the profiler, what we're going to do is we're going to do a sidetrack off of that previous well into the opposite direction. So we're going to go ahead and do a tie-in to a well path. We choose the well path, and the well path that we're going to tie into is a previous proposal. So that's going to be our tie-in, and we get a line down here that brings us to the very end of that particular proposal. We can change this number right here by clicking on it and telling it the depth that we want to go from, which is 2050. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to come down to the projection, not the profiler, the projection, and we're going to add a horizontal projection tool. And we have it added in here, and we want to redefine the plane that we're going to plan to, which is at 2,500 feet with the maximum dip direction of 3 degrees, and the direction of it was 78. So we're going to be going up plane of this particular well. In the previous well, we went in the direction of 78 degrees. Now we're going to go 78 degrees plus 180 in the opposite direction, which is 258 degrees direction. And we're going to extend this well to 3,000 feet. So we do that, and we can see that the dogleg that we need is 14.61, and we can see the well is being drawn over here for us in the directions that we haven't added it yet, so we don't see it over here in the 2D. But we have it being, when we go ahead and add it here, we'll add this, and we can see that we have our well down there and that it's coming off in the direction. So when we look up here, we can see that we have a well that's moving off in the opposite direction coming out of that. Very simple process, but the distinction here is that instead of using the profiler, you use the add projection, and most importantly is that you choose the tie-in type that you want to have, and then you choose the curve that you want to come out of. If I want to go here and change my tie-in, say to 2,100 feet, I can do that. It'll move everything down a bit, and it dramatically changes the dogleg that I need to 17.73. If I'm trying to get to a very specific number, I can just play what if I wanted it to be, exactly 16 or something, I can be playing around with this tie-in number here until I get the dogleg that I want. I have 16.08 there, so maybe I can do a 2070. Maybe that'll give me exactly 16. Just a couple of minutes of fiddling around, and you'll have the exact number that you want to have, and that's a powerful tool. It's a great thing to be able to simply play around with these other parameters so that you can get the exact numbers that you want to have to make somebody, generally a drilling engineer someplace, happy about what they're looking at. And so 70.7, 20.73, and you can fiddle around with it till you get it. At any rate, that's done, and now I can apply that to the proposal. So I've added that proposal, and now I come back to the space where I'm at, and if I want to recreate the other side of that plane, I just click on this, right click, and then come down and choose Create Target Plane, and I've created a target plane that has gone all the way back through. So now I have a multilateral, and I have it created, and I continue to do that same process as much as I need for as many laterals as I need off of whatever well I want to have. Can also do the same thing by planting little legs that go right and left with the dog leg, with the Ouija board, for example. If I wanted to plan a well off of this that would branch out, I would simply tie into this. I can actually tie into this in the workspace and create projections and proposals that I can add to it. I don't have to go to the well planner.